Okay, feels like we just got home yesterday. We're leaving again. Good morning. Long time no see. We don't have any bags today, just these. The Emerald Princess and Holland Oosterbam. Two ships in here today. We have an interior room because this is a one-night cruise. It was $59. So it's about 10:35. We're gonna go in and start the security process. We have priority boarding, but sometimes they don't let you board until later for these one-day trips. They say it doesn't board until 1, even if you have priority, but we'll see. We've never usually had an issue. So when you get into the terminal, the first thing you do is fill out the health questionnaire. It asks you about how you've been feeling for the past few days, if you have a fever, if you've been vomiting or anything. You just fill it out and sign it, and then take it with your passport to start check-in. Okay, literally, check-in and security took 3 minutes flat. There is no priority lounge, but I think this is coffee for everybody, so we're gonna help ourselves and sit here until it's time to board. We're gonna go get on. We're in group preferred 1 and 2, but this is a big group 1. We were on this ship 2 months ago, I think. But it's very nice. It's bigger than the island that we just got off of yesterday. All right, we're on board already. It's 11:30 and we're on deck 5, which is the main plaza deck. Let's see, we're in 330. Oh, so we're toward the front. This room I don't even think is gonna have a window. We might be in the hole. Yeah, on the left. Here we go. Okay, they're not ready yet, so we'll just look. Ooh, luxury bed. Or is it ready? It looks ready. Still a pretty big room. I mean, it's plenty big enough. Let's see the bathroom. They usually don't have the rooms ready until 1, so we will not be staying here. Just wanted to go find the location. So, we're gonna just go out on probably the open deck. They just told us the only thing for lunch will be the buffet, but they always say that. And then I always go by the main dining room and there's food there. I don't know if Chris is hungry, but let's go see the open deck. There's very few people on the ship yet. Here's the main plaza. International Cafe. They didn't have this on the Island Princess. Gelato. $150 for 3 scoops. Vines, the wine bar. They do really fancy wine tastings here. Hello. They don't have the food out yet, but they will put sushi up here and little tapas. Sushi and tapas when you purchase wine. We're in Seattle, if I haven't mentioned that. It's the Internet Cafe and future cruise sales. Gorgeous. I think it's going to be 70 today. We're looking at the pattern for today. They put a lot into a one-day cruise. It's actually impressive. The entertainment is just like you would find on any other longer cruise. They usually have a comedian, a musical talent, if not two. We're doing this cruise, which is Seattle to Vancouver. And then we come home for 4 days. And then we do another one day from Seattle to Vancouver and stay in Vancouver for 2 days before we get on the Norwegian Jewel to Hawaii for 10 days. We were upgraded using Norwegian's bidding system from our balcony room to a penthouse. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing the difference in the experience from one cabin to the other and the perks that come with it. I don't know who Dr. Bob and Bill W is, but he seems to be on every single cruise. Like, not just princess cruises either. Every cruise I've ever been on, it says that on the pattern. I think there is gastropub on this ship, but we'll probably end up doing the main dining room or even just grab and go food depending on what entertainment we want to get into our schedule today. Buffet where they direct people, they tell people there is no other option. But we are going down to deck 6 aft to the Botticelli dining room, and we're going to expect to be seated. Oh, the buffet is busy. So they have beverages back here, tea and coffee set up, and I think juice in the mornings. All right, we're gonna find our way down to 6. It is 1:35 and people are still boarding. We just finished an incredibly long lunch, hour and 40 minutes. So we sat with 4 other people, 2 other couples. You can bring 1 bottle of wine on board with you per person. I normally don't bring anything on because we buy the beverage package and I don't want to pour my own stuff in the room, but for the one day that we don't have the package, it makes sense. We get our free drink because we're platinum and then just have a bottle of wine. You can't bring hard alcohol and it can only be 1 bottle each. They want you to check it, but I've always just had it in my carry-on and I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to do it, but it works. Our mustard roll today is in the casino.
sitting beside someone amazing, ask him this question. It goes like this. Listen carefully. How does it feel to be beautiful? How does it feel to be the odd one out? How does it feel to be oh so lovely? Is it a chore or a hobby?
We just got room service. Got a chicken Caesar. Chris got a burger, fries, and I also got a side of the chili. Good morning. It is 8:01 and it's time for us to leave our room. We're not quite ready. We just have to pick up our chargers. And we just brought on really small carry-ons. Like Chris has a backpack, I have a little beach bag. And our disembarkation time that we were assigned is 10 a.m., which is so awesome. So we're gonna go around on the ship. We didn't see a platinum embarkation or disembarkation lounge listed on the sheet. So we're just gonna go hang out somewhere until closer to 10 when it's our time to go. We're gonna be here in town all day. So once we get off at 10, we have about 8 hours before the train leaves, and we've already spent 8 hours at the train station waiting once before, so we're not doing that again. Although if you ever end up doing it, A&W has free Wi-Fi, so that's what I recommend doing. And if you sit on the wall along the edge of the store, there are plugins. And once people realize that, you'll never get them if you don't take it right away. Anyway, I don't know what we're gonna end up doing in town, but I want to check out the new port because they were remodeling it last time we were here. We just came down to the cafe to get coffee and tea, and Juliet came out from the Platinum Lounge, which is one of these dining rooms here on deck 5, and told us to go in there. So that's what we're gonna do. And I'll tell you more about Juliet. She's our waitress from the Crown from last year, I think in May, and she remembered us last night when she saw us. Which is so awesome. So in here they have coffee, juice, water, pastries. Good morning. Good. And this is an assigned time dining restaurant, I believe. Michelangelo. Here's the disembarkation information. We're self-help group 31. And this explains the whole process. One thing about single-day cruises is that there's no luggage service. So you want to pack light because you're going to be hauling whatever you have on and off the ship. Welcome to the Port of Vancouver. I think there are at least 2 ships here. And last time when we got here, we waited in the taxi line that you're going to see up here on the left for over 2 hours. So today, because we're packed really light, we're just going to walk out to the city. I'm going to go get some footage of the waterfront, the ships that are here, and then we'll walk up the street if we want to catch a cab and when we're ready to go to the train station. This is where all of the buses pick people up for city transfers or to go to their hotels. So we're just walking today. I don't have anywhere to be. Uh-oh. That's not a good way to end your cruise. Yeah, or start it. That would be worse. Thank you for visiting Canada Place. We'll be back in 3 days. walk up these stairs and be able to see the ships. I think both of them. This is apparently a no drone zone. I didn't know that was a thing. That round thing up there is their version of the Space Needle. Somebody told me they even have a rotating restaurant up there. The ship looks so much bigger from the outside. Okay, last time we were here, you've probably seen it if you watched the vlog of our one-day Ruby Princess. There's an eagle up there, minding his own business, and these crows were not having it. They were dive bombing him. And on that cruise, we were in a penthouse at the back. So if you see 3 decks down from where the cabins start, the middle left, that was our room. And that was on the Ruby, but I believe they're sister ships, so the same design. Look at this, solar panels for their lights. Vancouver's working toward being the greenest city in the world. I think they said 2020 is when they plan to be certifiable. And I wonder if that's the Holland ship up there that we were going next to most of the day yesterday. We also were leaving port in Seattle as a Norwegian ship left, so there were 3 yesterday in town. Yeah, we were in the last disembarkation group and they called that 20 minutes ago. People hanging out on the ship, trying not to leave. Norwegian. Oh yeah, that's the Jewel. Because the lady we met is getting on that. Okay, Norwegian. Oh, there's another ship. That's the Holland ship. Wow. The port actually didn't seem that busy for having 3 ships here. Freestyle, Norwegian. We have 6 hours before our train. Show you some of the route on the way home. It's beautiful scenery if it's not dark out. It's gonna be 10 o'clock when we get home tonight, and then we have a few days off to unpack and repack for Hawaii. Thank you for joining us on this trip. I hope you've enjoyed.